Hey everybody, welcome back to another next level lawn care video. If you've recently planted grass seed in your yard and you're wondering, when do I cut it? When's the first time I should mow it? And you're not entirely sure, I'm going to let you know in this video, because that's what we're doing today. So, typically, when you're going to mow your grass the first time is going to vary depending on a couple of factors. One of those can be what kind of grass you've planted. It can be what height you plan on mowing your grass at. So, today we're going to get our grass mowed, and this is perennial ryegrass. It germinated about 2 weeks ago. And we are up to, depending on the area you look, between about 2 to 3 inches, depending on where exactly you measure it. I plan on mowing this at about 1.5 inches or so for this first year, and that's what I've got this Scott's Pro reel mower set at. And I do recommend, if you can find these things on the used market for fairly cheap. A lot of people buy them and then end up selling them because I don't know why. They work great. I've used them in the past, but I do recommend picking one of these up if you can, especially for this first couple of mows. These are very lightweight, and you can easily pick them up in the corners. And you got to remember, this grass is still very, very new. The roots aren't very deep yet into the soil, and with a lighter machine like this, you've got less of a chance of causing damage as you make those turns. You're not going to pull up the grass as the roots are still kind of shallow. So if you can use one of these, perfect. If not, just be as careful as you can. Don't make any tight turns with your rotary mower or whatever you have. So it's also a good idea, if you've been watering very frequently, that you maybe about a day before that you stop watering to allow the ground to dry up just a little bit, so that you're not causing any rutting or anything. So with all that aside, we're going to get this mowed. So this little strip right through here ended up being just a little too wet to be able to mow yet. So I'm gonna have to get that a little bit later this afternoon. The ground is still a little bit too soft in there to be walking through and even pushing that light reel mower through there. So still a fair amount of bald spots in through here that we're gonna have to try and sort out, but shouldn't be too much of an issue. I'm really impressed with how thick this still came in as far as the amount of rain that we had, and this is going to continue to thicken up just as each of those blades of grass starts to leaf out a little bit. Well, there it is, guys. First mow on the grass. Super fun. I was kind of getting itchy to do this, but just to retouch on a couple of things. Generally, you want to mow the grass for the first time after it's had a chance to come up for a couple of weeks. You want to mow it when it's about an inch taller than whatever height you're going to typically be mowing at. Would be a good rule of thumb to go by. So if you were going to mow it 2 inches, you would cut it when it was at 3 inches. So there are still a few bare spots in the lawn throughout the front and the back that we're going to have to fix because of that bad rainstorm that we got that kind of washed a bunch of the seed away. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see how I'm going to fill in all these bare spots, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll be showing you how to do that with a pretty cool little trick to do it. We'll catch you guys next time. Get your lawn to the next level. Bye.